Hello, ladies. Reba Hoffman back here with you, and we're talking about a really great topic today. But before I tell you that, let me introduce you to DaSilva. DaSilva is my sidekick in this video series, and DaSilva is we're both lease operators. We are both members of the Driver Advisory Board, and Dee is actually very famous. She is the Highway Diamond of the Year.
I am not famous. People don't even listen to her.
She is for the year 2017.
She's the popular one.
We are very, very proud to have her. But we're talking today about a topic that women are going to need to know, and that's just really kind of how to survive on the truck. You know, living on the truck, you're going to be out for, several weeks at a time, and you're not going to be able to, go home all the time and, go home at night and do the laundry and everything. So you're really going to have the truck. That D is their office. It is their kitchen, maybe. It is
everything.
Their bedroom. It is their living room. It's all of that. And so, we want to kind of give them some tips on what to do. And I know we want to get to you. You are the master of living on the truck. Before we get to that, what I would like to say to these ladies is that, you need to develop a routine as much as you possibly can. Mm-hmm. First of all, you don't have a lot of storage space. You're going to have to kind of condense. You're not going to be able to have 14 pairs of shoes. Sorry, ladies. But, also develop a routine. And one of the things that I've found, and I made the mistake when I was a rookie driver, Dee, and that was that, today I delivered my load and I didn't have my next load yet, and I had a couple hours I knew, and I could go for a run. I'm a runner, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll just do that tomorrow. And then the opportunity didn't come up tomorrow because I was in a different state. It was raining, or because of the load, I wasn't able to stop and run or whatever. And so what I had to learn the hard way, and when I was a rookie driver, is that if I had the opportunity today, I need to take that opportunity today. Whether it's maybe, I like to eat salad bars, and sometimes, I would be at a truck stop. But today that I have a salad bar, I need to take that opportunity today. And
well, why do you think that's important to do that today?
Because I don't necessarily have that opportunity tomorrow. I may be at a place that doesn't have a salad bar tomorrow, or I may have to eat in my truck tomorrow, or it may be raining tomorrow and I can't run, or it may be snowing tomorrow. I may be 5 states away tomorrow, and I don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. And it's especially true in a truck.
So would you say that planning again comes into play with this?
Planning does come into play, very much so, but also taking advantage of the opportunity that is presenting itself right now. Go ahead and take that opportunity now. And that's the way that a woman is successful on the truck, as far as being able to live. Another thing, you and I are very different in this regard, and that is in being able to, like, cook in the truck and that sort of thing. I can't boil water. I don't want to boil water. But you have been very masterful at being able to live and cook and that sort of thing on the truck. And so I want to know, and maybe I'll take notes on how you do that, and you're so successful at it. So teach me.
Well, first of all, again, it comes down for me on your route planning. I have to plan to shop. I have to plan when I'm going to eat. I'm going to have to plan on what type of meal I'm going to eat, whether that's a cooked meal or it might be sandwiches that day. I don't know. So one of the things that I really love about coming to Prime is we have a store right here that provides everything that you can possibly want or need to get started on your journey.
You're talking about the cooking utensils, the things that you
Absolutely. I have the Dometic fridge, first of all. That has proven to be the best fridge out there. We've had so many different versions. Okay, and so we also have the Road Pro. You'll see those in truck stops at Love's or Flying J, or even the TAs have them. And what it looks like is a little lunchbox. You put this foil pan in to cook whatever. You can cook those items just as well as you could any other item with any other type of utensil that's out there. But there are tons of things here at Prime that you can use because we have APUs in our truck. We have the ability to plug in, whether it's a 12 volt or if it's AC powered. And so you have the opportunity to have fresh foods, whether it's meats or vegetables or whatever. We have the cabinets up there to store our things. So planning those meals, usually my husband is the major cook on my truck. And so what he tends to do is, if it's a meat meal, he'll start that meal at the beginning of the day. So by the time that I'm either coming up on a 30-minute break, or if it's at the end of my shift where we're going to have this meal, that meal is already ready. We're sitting down when I stop, so we don't have to stop, go park, run into a store, get what we need, and start all over again. So it's just been amazing to understand that this is a lifestyle change. You have to understand that when you come into trucking, if you want to live and work out here, you've got to be somewhat of a master of your time.
Yeah, and that is true. And you brought up a very, very valid point a little bit earlier about the equipment that we have on our truck. And one of the things that I would like to highlight, because the ladies may have missed that, the trucks that we have that Prime issues us, they're very, very well equipped.
Yeah.
And so you can have a refrigerator in your truck, you can have a microwave oven in your truck, you can have, all those different things in your truck that you'd be able to use so that you can live out on the road. But you can usually choose what truck stops that you go to if they're available in that area, and you have a different variety of places to eat and that type of thing. So it really is very, very possible to live a very healthy life on the road in a truck, isn't it, Dee? I mean, you've done it, I do it,
Well, why don't you touch on really quick how you stay in shape, because you're the master of that portion.
Well, I don't know about that, but one of the things that I do love to do is I love to run, and even when nobody's chasing me, I really love to run. And so I carry my running gear and everything on the truck, and I always try to run at the end of the day, at the end of my drive shift, and I'll go out for a run, and I love to explore places that are around the truck stop and everything, when I'm in a safe location, and so that's what I do, and I plan at the end of my day so it doesn't affect my drive shift, and I'll go for a nice run, I'll see wonderful places, and go in for a shower, and then have my evening meal. That's the way that I do it. I love to do it. I love to run, but there's sometimes that I can't. Maybe it's snowing outside. Maybe I'm in a place that I don't really feel comfortable going out there and running or whatever. And in that case, I just do some exercises in my truck. Like I'll do some push-ups, some sit-ups, and that type of thing. Anything to keep my body moving.
Yep.
And sometimes I like to watch television in the evenings. And yes, I do have television in my truck. Sometimes I like to watch things, and maybe I'll just do squats or something while I'm watching a movie, something like that. Anything to keep active. Anything to keep the body moving, and it just works for me, and that just works. It really is very successful.
So this is what I love about the lifestyle portion of the trucking industry. You can create your own lifestyle, ladies. Don't be intimidated by coming out here. You're not sure what you're going to need to be successful in that portion of your life on the road. You are going to develop your own strategy for what works for you.
Yeah.
So just come out here. The thing that I want you to understand is we're always going to focus on safety, but understand that this is a lifestyle change. So you will adapt as time goes on. You'll find your rhythm out here. Wouldn't you say
Yes,
that's true?
absolutely. And you go in and look at 100 different trucks, and they're going to be set up 100 different ways, and have 100 different types of equipment in them,
Yes.
and televisions or whatever, and because it's individualized. And that's the one great thing about Prime is that you do your own thing. Inside your truck, that's your house. You do your own thing, and it's really great. And I'm really excited because in this next segment, we're just going to kind of share a few things that we picked up along the way on the road, and just how to be successful as a woman driver out on the road in this big, scary world in which we all live. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you'll join me. You'll be back here with me.
I'll be back.
All right.
I'll be back.
Well, I hope you'll be back too. So we'll see
Please.
you soon.